Hello, my name is Hamlet Kollie from Liberty University. Doing a presentation on the project, Interpersonal Communication Project, Human Services 508. Interpersonal Communication Outline. Introduction, definition, interpersonal communication. Definition of enlarging the conversation, description of how my background and behavior blend influence my conversation positively and negatively. Definition, potential barriers in my interpersonal context. How am I going to deal with each of my potential barriers? Identifying previous solution and noise pollution, both internal and external. Plan of action for with my overarching in mind to provide interpersonal communication skill. Interpersonal communication is defined as the type or kind of communication that happens when people involve talking and listening in a way to maximize the presence of the personnel. According to Stewart, for example, when communicators give and receive, talk and listen in a ways that emphasize their uniqueness, reflectiveness, responsiveness, and accessibility, then the communication between them is interpersonal. My overarching goal: it is difficult to understand others until we listen to them effectively or ourselves. My overarching goal is to become more aware of my internal thoughts process, which results in negative conflict, feeling of frustration, stress, and unworthy of what God has for me. Enlarging my conversation. There is a direct link between the quality of my communication and the quality of my life, according to Stewart, 2009. Mindful listening requires you to see, hear, feel with your whole being. Stewart, 2009, page 187. Empathic listening requires 3 skill sets: focusing, encouraging, and reflecting, according to Stewart. According to Patterson, our stomach expands our stomach expands with overloaded of emotion. They press the heart into bricks into our chest, send our relating abilities south to upward expansion, flatten our brains, forcing our thinking, hearing, and seeing off filter. When our brains are flat, we can hear, see, think, or act sensibly. This causes our system to get out of range, which affects how we communicate. My background: I'm an African parent working, only educated from a family. I am from a family of 6 children, a pastor, missionary, independent, determined. Positive influences: church relationship, wisdom, family value, intelligence. Negative influences on manpower: I'm all over the place, demanding and forceful. Behavior blend: specific personality pattern of the way I think, act, and feel, according to Campbell. The model of human behavior are four basic types of temperament known as the four basic types of human temperament behavior. That is the DICS. My personality type is determined by two perspectives: what I expect of me, open part of me, and the open part of me. The uniquely you assessment identified me or my behavior blend as this is what expected of me, the D aspect. Who truly I am, CSD. Description of my behavior blend. Expected of me, D, determined, directing, demanding, and decisive. The real me, CSD, passive, careful, decisive, servant, and demanding. Positive behavior blend influences. I tend to feel that people expect me to change or to take charge. I do get the sense that people want me to lead. I do enjoy challenges. I tend to strive under pressure. Negative behavior blend influences. My negative behavior blend influences, I tend to clash with others that are like me. I turn people off their opinion with my opinion. I was brought up being mentally strong and emotionally unavailable. Potential barriers. Difficulty in paying close attention to effective listening. Not using the basic skills for effective listening. Allowing others know that you are not listening. Not using empathic and dialogue listening. Barrier solution. I need to pay close attention to certain cue words. I need to make people know that I am attentive to them. I will occasionally interject, change negative statement to positive, listening to both levels. Noise pollution. Factors that influence us to be distracted from listening effectively at first level. According to Allen, there are two factors or two types of noise pollution: the internal noise and the external noise. Internal noise pollution, material struggles, mental struggles, personal beliefs and value, stereotypes, daydreaming, and some solution could be considered be focused and effective. Consider not to be personal. Do not generalize the information. Ask for understanding and clarity. Focus on what is being said. Noise pollution, external noise pollution, traffic noise, doing two things at the same time, talkers speaking too low. Some solution could be considered: find a close place for a good conference. Focus on things at a time. Ask for understanding and clarity. Plan of action. Going beyond the skills taught is where I see my challenges, but my help is in the Lord Jesus Christ. Listening from my heart, using Patterson TLC card to manage time better, ask questions for more clarity, focus on more on the other person speaking, and work on my time investment plan. Not to solve the talker's problem, create room for people to be comfortable with me, to not agree or disagree in a talk, avoiding being too critical. These are all that I need to work on in improving my communication or my interpersonal communication skill. Finally, communication is effective in many ways. Its overarching goal is to help me grow and change as a competent communicator of God in an unusual way by using my talents to enlarging His kingdom. His kingdom. I will continue to strive to possess unconditional love and radiate it to others without precondition in the quest to win soul for the Lord. In addition, I will try not to place emphasis on fixing the problem alone, but rather depend on the Lord for help. Thank you.